Hey guys, today we're going to be making baked and fried turkey to determine which one is the superior fowl. We're going to start off with the baked turkey. First, you need to remove all the lovely goodies that they give you inside, including the bag of the giblets, the neck, and the very difficult to remove plastic piece that they use to keep the legs together. Next, we're going to chop up some gemstone potatoes. I just chopped them into 4, so you don't want them too small, just nice chunky chops. I chose this bag because it had a variety of the reds, yellows, and purples in it, and it gave a lot of diversity in flavor. So once you chop the whole bag, you're going to dump that into a bowl and then grab your lemons. I used 3 for this size bird. I'm just going to chop them into halves and then quarter them, and then just throw them in the bowl, peel and all, because we're not going to worry about eating these later. Okey-doke. And into the bowl. Next, we're going to use our golden delicious apple. Pull off the stem, cut it into halves and quarters, take out the core, and then I just cut the little 1/8 pieces in half so they're not too big and they're about the size of potatoes and lemons, so we don't get too big of chunks. Next, I got a sweet yellow onion, and I'm only going to use half of it, and I just chopped that up into really broad chunks and then spread the layers apart and put that all into the bowl. Next, we're going to stuff our turkey, and I just got handfuls of it and just filled the cavity as full as I could get it. Just made sure I had a wide variety of all the different ingredients in there, and just put the rest around the turkey. Now that we have all of our potato mixture in there with the turkey, we're going to season them. I started off with some thyme. Be very careful with this. A little goes a long way. I realized after the fact that this was a little too much. It was very strong. Next, I used some garlic powder. Just rub it into the skin very good, and don't forget to get the potatoes. And then I used the oregano. You can be a little bit more generous with that one. And next, just throw some sage in. Next, I used fresh rosemary. I just tore the leaves off of these stems and crushed them up and spread them over the turkey and the potatoes. You can use fresh or ground. And then salt and pepper, because it has to go in everything. And it's ready for the oven. I preheated it to 350 degrees. And it's about 17 to 20 minutes per pound, so this bird took about 3.5 hours to cook. And there it is. The timer's popped out, and we're good. So next we're going to do the fried turkey. And once again, we have to remove the impossible plastic piece and all the giblets and neck. This bag has busted, so I have to pull them all out individually. You can see it's very disgusting. And since the giblet bag had busted, I had to make sure that the cavity was thoroughly cleaned out and all of that yuckiness was out of there. And next, we put the star through. We want to put it head first where the butt's sticking in the air. And then I used Creole flavored injectable butter, and I just kind of went around and put a syringe full in all the meaty places throughout the bird. Just think, if you're gonna eat it, you need to inject it, because that's where all the flavor and all of the moisture comes from whenever you're frying a bird, since you're not going to be giving it a seasoning like we did with the baked bird. We heated our peanut oil to 350 degrees. It has to be peanut oil because it has the highest smoke point, and that is very important. And I cannot stress enough that you need to slowly lower your bird into the fryer You do not want it boiling over. That's how you end up on a fail video of your turkey fryer exploding and there being a fireball and you having the fire department come out to your house on Thanksgiving. So you just put the lid on, and 3 minutes per pound plus 5 minutes. It was about 40 minutes for this guy here. Make sure your bird is about 180 degrees at the breast. And finally, we have the side-by-side taste test comparison.
A lot of it comes with the difference in the seasoning. I mean,
Yeah.
everything in the fried leads itself to more saltiness and a bit of more spiciness, whereas this is more like a classical flavor with more like a herbaceous flavor, right? You have more thyme, more herbs and things like that.
Because with the fried turkey, it's just butter injection with like a little bit of.
Well, this is more like eating a fried chicken. It's
It's
more
a more simple
classic
flavor.
Louisiana kind of flavor.
Yeah, it's a very simple, in-your-face, like staunch flavor. Whereas the baked one has a lot more, like you said, like herby, kind of like herby taste to it. It's not as like in your face.
This is
about the extra flavor that you're adding
me,
and the way that you're cooking.
the baked is more like I feel like I'm eating a turkey.
Yeah.
It's more like a fowl, right? It's like the difference between baking chicken and frying chicken. Like you fry a chicken, you're not really eating fried chicken. It's kind of its own thing. Whereas, you know, this is like I'm eating turkey. I know this is turkey.
Yeah, I could agree. I could agree with that. I mean, they both still taste like turkey to me.
Yeah.
And I will say that I prefer the fried one just because of the texture, and I like that flavor more. That's a flavor that I look for more in the food that I make and that I eat. But the baked one, I wouldn't turn that one down. It's pretty good.
No.
A lot of the stuff I've seen my grandma make, I would turn down at Thanksgiving when it comes to baked turkey.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd turn that one down. That one came out
The
pretty good.
oil definitely really penetrates.
Yeah.
fried
You
turkey.
get
And
that
you
real
get
like
that-
peanutty.
Yeah, you get the salty flavor and the spices from the injection, but then also with the oil penetrating, right? You get like every bite. You don't get any dry spots.
Yeah.
It's totally in
Yeah.
the bird.
But we're
Whereas-
doing breast to breast, so
Yeah.
we're doing the driest part versus the driest part.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be the
Yeah.
driest that it's gonna
for
be.
sure.
Um,
Still just gonna. I'd finish this. You know?
yeah.
This, I wouldn't turn down that with gravy, but
Yeah, I think I'm kind of with you. Like, I think fried turkey, it doesn't need gravy because it's usually pretty moist, and the kind of flavor profiles don't mix as well. But I think for like a baked turkey like this, I think gravy would be good.
I think the people that make baked turkey are the people that invented turkey gravy. That's what I'm saying.
Thanks again, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.